Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to our online session of English Grammar. Students, today we are going to deal with the topic modal auxiliaries. You all know that there are some helping verbs. Which are they? Am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must. These are helping verbs. Out of these helping verbs, some are called as modal auxiliaries. Which are the modal auxiliaries? Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must. These are the modal auxiliaries. Now the question arises, what is the difference between helping verbs and modal auxiliaries? The major difference between helping verbs and modal auxiliaries is that helping verbs can be used alone, but modal auxiliaries cannot be used alone. We need a verb with them. And when the model changes, its meaning also changes. For example, he is a clever student. So here is can be used alone, but must is the model auxiliary. Can you tell me any sentence in which must you are using without the main verb? That is not possible. So this is the major difference between helping verbs and modal auxiliaries. Helping verbs can be used alone, but modal auxiliaries cannot be used alone. They need a verb along with them. Now these modal auxiliaries have specific functions, and we must know which functions they perform. For example, modal auxiliary can, it shows ability. Modal auxiliary will, it shows certainty. May, it shows less certainty. Should, it shows advice or suggestion. Would, it shows habitual action in the past. One more model is there which is used for showing habitual action in the past, and that is used to. Must, it shows obligation or compulsion. Might, it shows possibility. So we must remember their function. I'll write their functions on the board so that you can pause the video and note them down. Can, it shows ability. May shows less certainty. Will shows certainty. Would shows a habitual action in the past. Would or used to. Used to also indicates a habitual action in the past. Might, possibility. Should, advice or suggestion. Must, obligation or compulsion. So students, you must remember the functions performed by modal auxiliaries. Once again I will read them. See, can is used to show ability, may shows less certainty, will shows certainty, used to or would, they are used to show a habitual action in the past, might shows possibility, should shows advice or suggestion, must shows obligation or compulsion. Now on this topic, how are the questions asked in the examination? They give a particular sentence in which a modal auxiliary is used, and they tell us to separate the modal auxiliary and show its function. For example, you must perform your duties properly. On this sentence, if they give the instruction, pick out the model and state its function. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to separate the model auxiliary must, and then we have to write its function. What is the function of must? Must indicates obligation or compulsion. One more way is there in which the questions are asked in the examination. They give a particular sentence in which a model auxiliary is used, and they tell us to use another model auxiliary in place of that. For example, you should follow the rules. In this sentence, which is the model auxiliary? Should is there. If they give the instruction like this, replace the model auxiliary with another showing compulsion. Now we must know which model auxiliary performs the function of compulsion. Which model auxiliary is it? Yeah, must. So what we have to do? Just should we have to replace with must. No other changes are required. Remaining part of the sentence we have to write as it is. On the way, I'll write some sentences and show you. See here. First one. He can run fast. On this sentence, if they give the instruction, pick out the model auxiliary and state its function, then what we have to do? We have to separate the model auxiliary can and write its function. What is the function of can? Can shows ability. But if they give the instruction like this, use a model showing advice. Now we must know which model shows advice. That's why I wrote the functions of all the model auxiliaries on the board. If we don't know which model auxiliary performs the function of advice, then obviously we will not be able to write the answer. Advice is shown by should. So what we have to do, whatever model is used in the given sentence, that we have to remove, and in place of that we have to use should. He should run fast. See one more sentence. He used to work hard. Now on this sentence, if they tell us replace the model auxiliary, replace the model auxiliary. Now we must know that used to can be replaced with would. If we don't know that, then obviously we will not be able to write the answer, because there are two model auxiliaries which show a habitual action in the past, used to and would. This is also a very important point. Remember that used to is always replaced with would, and would is always replaced with used to. So here what we have to do, sometimes they can give the instruction use would, or sometimes they will just say replace the model auxiliary. So those students who don't know with which model auxiliary we can replace used to, obviously they will not be able to write the answer. So here used to we have to replace with would. He would, and remember that after would we cannot use to. The entire used to we have to replace with would. He would work hard. Now one more sentence. It might rain today. Suppose on this sentence instruction is there, pick out the model and state its function. So here first of all what we have to do, whatever modal auxiliary is used in the given sentence, that we have to separate, and then in front of that we have to write its function. So which modal auxiliary do you find in this sentence? Yes, obviously it is might. So in answer we have to write that modal auxiliary, and in front of that we have to write its function. Which function is performed by might? Obviously might indicates possibility. So students, I hope that you have understood this topic. We will meet again in the new session with a new topic. Till then, it's goodbye.